Oh, hello. There you are. Good. Nice to see you. Nice to see you've popped in. This is a bit of a continuation from the last episode with the sticking calipers on the front. Notice that the same side, the rear one's doing the same. So I thought I'd just pop the caliper off and give it the old 1-2 with the caliper rewind tool. Been looking at stuff on eBay as usual, and the main problem is either the caliper, the flexi pipe which has collapsed, or some other cause. In the case of the front wheel on here, it must be some other cause. The caliper's fine. I could just shove both pistons back yesterday, just easily. If you open the bleed screw and the fluid comes out quite rapidly, that means the flexi is not crushed. I've just tried this back one, and it doesn't come out as fast as it did out the front one, so I suspect I might need a new flexi hose on the back. Now, another clue is the fact that the other back one's already been changed, so perhaps it might be a good idea to change this anyway. I was going to change the front ones, but I think they're okay. But it won't be today because I haven't got any bits. I'm just having a look. I'm just going to pop this caliper out, like you do. Not that I could think of anything more interesting to do. Last weekend we went to Alnwick. It was a treat from daughter to wife to Frida. You know, it's a birthday soon, so we went to have a long weekend in a caravan in Alnwick, near Alnwick in Northumberland. It's about 26 miles just north of Newcastle. I wasn't expecting much, but I was really pleasantly surprised to find out how great it actually is. It's lovely up there, and there's so much history to look at. It's fantastic. So the castle was shut, unfortunately. It opens 25th, 26th, so we missed that. But we went into the Alnwick Gardens. That was superb, really interesting. We've got to go back and do it again. This next time I'll film it. I didn't film this one. It was kind of a family weekend, so we didn't film it. I wish I had now, because it was some really good stuff. Anyway, we're going to go back and I'm going to film it then. But anyway, here we are. Not much has moved on the Land Rover front, because frankly I haven't been using it. 16 to the gallon round town. In the current climate of £1.76 per litre is frightening, quite frankly. Quite chuffing frightening. So I don't know where it's all going to end, so I've been using cheap heap. But here we are now, and we're just going to sort this out. Just filled my thingy. That one cracked off. It's got a broken wrist. Oh, right, that's that one. Yes, going back to the front caliper. So I think the pistons are okay, even though it was a bit slow coming out, and I think the flex is okay. I think the reason it's sticking is because something I did when I dismantled the front axle to take the diff out. I can only think it was something that I did not quite right. Not sure what, but it's the only thing that's different in between. When I first got it, it was fine. I've checked it many times. The hubs have been cool. It's only after that, after the washing in the river water and the dismantling of the front axle. So somewhere, as usual, I'll be to blame. I usually am. Right, you know how to take a caliper off anyways. No, it's just 2 dinky bolts. That's a newer dinky bolt than the other side. So I wonder what's been going on here. Anyway, so need to change this hose at some point. I've got to say, it's easier to do the front ones because you can turn the wheel. It's not a happy bunny. It's been in a while. Okay. Talk about not giving up without struggle. Oh, I just fall out. Plenty of meat on. Right. So that could be the reason there and then. There and then. Where's my wire brush? Get out. Right. Put that on there. Put that in there. That's not good. Don't let that happen. Probably just as well. Right, that's very, very tight. What we could do, pop that bleed screw open, see if it's any easier. So, that's the zips. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Right. Okay. Keep an eye on that, I'll be back in a minute. Right, came out. It's a bit easier this time. See there. Heads. Right, you go get a cup of tea. I'll do this a few more times. It's certainly getting easier now, so perhaps it is the caliper. It certainly looks old enough. It looks really good vintage, really well aged. However, I'm going to have to change this this flexi. That'll be fun. Back in a bit. Oh, good, there you are. Nice tea? Tea's always nice. Right, okay then. Put a bit of this on. I'll put it on here instead. And there. And there. Okay. I just found another problem. Oh. Might have just found another problem. Or it might have been the problem to start with. Ooh, dry. Right. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Right. The rubbers aren't or have not been put back properly. That's why they're seized up. And that's happened. I think that's my problem. Okay. Right, there we go. Look, see that lip? That has to go on top of there, like that. And now you can pop in and out, and it doesn't come off. There's a little lip in there. Job done. I think we found the answer to our problem. Right, yeah, incidentally the slides on the front caliper are fine, so I'll check that. Those are good. Sorry about the noise, the dentists around here are brutal. Right, so one bolt, put that in the top, like so, and then I can squeeze that in, and get the bottom. Way to go. Right. Put the cable back. That's more like it. So this were a different problem. This was the sliders that was seized. Still might change this flexi because I dropped the caliper. See how it goes this week. I've got to go to work for a change. So happy with that. You see, when the front caliper, you see how this one slid backwards and forwards when it had a gap. The front one didn't. I wonder if I've got when I've reassembled the axle, I've actually got the carriages crossed from one side to another. I know it shouldn't. I don't think it matters because the other side's fine, but perhaps it does matter to this side. I don't know. Might try a different carriage at some time. See how it goes this week. Right. I'm happy with that. Yeah, that's about it really. Pop the wheel back on. I might get Mrs. Moggs to help with a quick bleed of that back nipple. Yeah. Anyway, it was a really nice weekend last weekend. I hope everybody's having a good time at the NEC this weekend. Right now, it keeps cropping up and I keep missing it. So next year, I'm definitely going to do it. Definitely going to go to the NEC Classic Car Restoration show. Got to be done. But this year, as usual, it's all got past me, because it usually does. Right. Anyway, happy with that. So that's next year sorted out. Just got to get there first, don't we? What's in there? Get the crud off there. Got to have clean nuts, haven't you? Got to clean your nuts. Yep, got to clean nuts. Right, anyway, it's been grand. I'm happy to see you again. I hope you're all well. I hope you're not going to get lost or squashed and having a good time at the NEC. Best of luck to Furious Driving, iDriver Classic, Steph, and Hubnut, and Ian, who's just had a family loss. So all the best to him. All the best to everybody else. And as for me, I'm going to go inside and get some tea. I might put the wheel back on first. Helps. So, be nice to each other. If you can't, run fast. That's my recommendation. I can't run fast, so not anymore anyway. Right, okay, I'm just going to start waffling now if I'm not careful. Right, thanks for watching. Don't get lost or squashed, and I'll see you in a bit.